This is Seth Perrodin, co-host of the Unauthorized History of the Pacific War podcast. Together with my co-host, Captain Bill Toady, we ply the waters of the Pacific over the years 1941 to 1945. One of the highlights of our podcast is to highlight the history and heritage of some of the greatest ships and crews of the Pacific War.
One of those ships is the renowned cruiser USS Indianapolis, CA-35. This is Bill Toady, and I served 3 tours on the nuclear fast attack submarine USS Indianapolis SSN 697, including my final tour as Indy's captain. Beginning in the mid-1990s, I developed a relationship with the survivors of the World War II cruiser Indy and began attending each of their reunions back from the time when there was close to 200 of them still alive. Then in 2005, those survivors were kind enough to name me an honorary survivor and treated me as their honorary captain.
Sadly, as we record this, there is only a single survivor of the Indianapolis still with us, Seaman Second Harold Bray of Benecia, California. Last year, Bill was asked to serve as chairman of the USS Indianapolis Legacy Organization, where he now does his best to memorialize the story of the Indy Maru, to include setting up reunions of the Legacy Organization.
We've decided to hold this year's reunion in Benecia, California, not only because it's Harold's hometown, but because it's near Mare Island Naval Shipyard, where the Indy underwent its final refit after the kamikaze attack and before it left on its fateful voyage to deliver the Hiroshima bomb to the island of Tinian, shortly before it was sunk by Japanese submarine I-58.
The reunion will be held in Benecia on July 6th through the 9th, 2023, and is open to the public. If everything goes right, Bill and I plan on holding a live version of the Unauthorized History of the Pacific War podcast at the reunion, and registered reunion attendees will be able to attend and ask us questions about the Indianapolis live.
The reunion will include a walking tour of Mare Island Naval Shipyard, a dedication to a monument for Indy survivor Harold Bray, and a 1940s-style dinner dance. The theme of this reunion will be The Last Liberty, since this area is where the Indy's crew was able to enjoy their final liberty prior to their sinking.
Details on how to sign up for the reunion will be available at the Legacy Organization's website, ussindianapolis.org. Information on lodging and other matters will also be released in the coming weeks. Every student of the Pacific War should be well versed in the story of the Indianapolis, so I encourage you all to attend.
And if you are interested in the story of USS Indianapolis, to include which elements of the story that have entered the public narrative, which are actually myths, I encourage you to visit the ship's website, ussindianapolis.com, and sign up for the newsletter. So the .com website is for the ship, and the .org website is for the reunion.
We hope to see you in Benecia, California, July 6th through the 9th, 2023.